Okay, so what I got here is a military radio receiver. And the reason I'm making this video is I've got a guy that's got one and he's restoring it, but he's missing the tuning knob, and this is a tuning dial lock here. And I told him I'd make him some detailed videos so he can copy the knob, and I might, pull it apart and make a mold for the lock, because this is a special setup on here. So he needs to know what he's got to do to replicate it. So I'm just going to this is the first part. I'm going to do this in a series of videos, and I'm going to take it all apart so he can see what he needs to get. And I'm going to try to get this cable out of the way. Okay. So he can see what we're working with here. He's got the same receiver, but it's missing the knobs and stuff. He's trying to put it back together and restore it. So I'm just going to do a overview of the receiver in this video, and then in the next one I'm going to pull the knobs off and we'll get into detail about how the knob is put together. I think it's just a threaded piece that's like a jam nut, and it'll jam up against the tuning knob. Now that is totally loosened, and then the dial lock, you turn it clockwise, which is almost like, it's kind of weird. It goes in, and that's locked there. So you can see you can't even move that. So looks like there is you loosen it, there's 2 screws that hold the main tuning knob on. 2 set screws, one there and one there. It does, let's count it. 1, 2. It appears to do 2.5 full revolutions before it locks completely. Let me try that one more time for you. I mean, that's, you loosen it all the way. We're going to go here. 1, 2. I guess it's only like 2.5, 2.25 revolutions, although it seems like it's more, because it's a big knob. It's made, mine is made out of, I believe, cast aluminum. These are all Decaware knobs. This is a plastic or Bakelite Decaware, but the lock part itself is cast aluminum. It is metal. I don't know if it looks like steel or aluminum where it's worn off there. I don't think it's bronze. But also, let me see here, there is 4 locking screws on the lock knob. So I presume on the next video, when I take the tuning knob off, we'll see a little more. And then from there, we can take these 4 screws out, and that will probably allow you to remove the lock knob. Also, the other thing I noticed about this, I'm not sure if you have this or not, but there is a plate behind it. That's probably part of the mechanism, I would think. I don't know what the pictures you sent me, whether the plate was on the back side of this faceplate or not. The thing I was trying to point out, this faceplate is held on by all these flush mount screws, or countersunk screws. So you take all the knobs off and take all them screws out, and the faceplate will come off. And you may have to take the faceplate off to get into all of the parts of this locking mechanism. I hope not, but we'll see as we get into it. Because I know the picture you sent me, you didn't have the faceplate on the radio, but there was a part that was behind it, so I'm not sure. We'll find out. But yeah, that's it right there. That's a picture of the radio being tuned. That's how it works. Use it for a minute here. I don't really have any antenna hooked up that's any much good. It's just I might have the piece of wire that came with it plugged in it, but that's about it. Yeah, I don't have good an antenna hooked to it. It's just sitting here, but yeah, that's your lock knob there. I'm trying to give you as many close-ups as possible so you can get an idea of what we have here to work with. You can see, like I was pointing out, that there's that metal plate behind it. And from here, I can't see what it's threading on, although it's probably internal. And it feels like it's probably a very fine thread. Although, if it's a fine thread, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out when in the next video when I take it apart for you. You can see when it's all the way threaded out, it is more or less, let's see, where are we here? I'm trying to show you how far it threads out away from the radio face itself, but it's not an easy thing to show. A little less than 1/4 inch, I'd say. But yeah, it's a DecoAir knob. I don't know if you have the tuning knob. The knob on mine is, I'll give you some dimensions here. It's about, the main tuning knob is about just a hair over 2 1/4. And the lock knob itself, and I'll get a caliper and stuff for you when I take it all apart, is actually like 3 inches. The lock knob is about 3 inches from outside ridge to outside ridge. It doesn't look it on the camera right now. It looks like, but it's actually, it is like 3 inches, pretty much. Looks like there might be a couple screws that hold that plate on behind there. So that's locked. And it's unlocked. Yeah, we got 4 screws on the lock knob and the 2 set screws for the DecoAir tuning knob. So I guess that's it for now on this video. But I just wanted to give you an overview on what we're working with. And I'll post this video and I'll send you the link so you can check it out. But I hope this helps for now, and then we'll continue on with this adventure. Thank you.